looking for that elusive green flag. And Rick Monroe says, let's go racing.
Here we go. Jeff Babcock going to jump out to the race lead. Alan Green going to work to his outside. Trent Young going to make it 3 wide as they work into turn 1 and 2. Trent
and
Young.
trouble.
Oh,
Carlos Yaramillo sideways. Brandon Vaughn paid the price by checking up. We stayed green. Couple drivers paid a hefty price, and Trent Young's going to lead it. Here comes Spalding. Throws it hard into turn number 1, and it sticks. No slide, just a good grip down there on the bottom. Spalding cleared or didn't have enough for Babcock, but Spalding wants more on the bottom over at turn number 3. Kurt Spalding found something down low that Nick Stroop used in qualifying, and it's working.
4 in the book, 16 to go. Babcock knows his way around the half mile, still battling side by side. Now Spalding going to slide up to greet him. Babcock going to give him room. Andy Galgosi and Colin Breeden as they come back to the stripe. 15 remain.
So the green flag back in the air. 2 drivers go up to the top. Colin Breeden, Aaron Orr is going to bring David Smith and Brian Lynn along with him. Milky will take a look to the inside of Trent Young for the lead. Pretty good on the bottom is both Trent Young and Milky. David Milky is gaining momentum with every passing lap. The Gladwin, Michigan driver going underneath Trent Young. Trent Young can't get much further down on the racetrack to block other than getting to the wall. So this ought to be a good battle towards the end. Aaron Orr is reeling the lead duo in. We're going to have 5 to go. Don't count the 188 out.
Could have 3-car battle for the lead here in just a minute. Trent Young, tires might be going away. Here comes David Milky again, going to dig to the inside, door to door as they work into 1 and 2. Can he get the job done as he works off turn 4? Milky to the inside. Trent Young right in the middle of the speedway. Half a car length, 4 to go.
4 laps to go, and it's anybody's guess who's going to win it. Milky on the inside, Young on the outside. Here comes Aaron Orr. He has built up more momentum. Now just 10 car lengths off that lead duo. It'll be 3 laps to go. We're going to have 3 cars under a blanket when we get checkered.
3 to go. We might have a new leader at the stripe. Trent Young going to hold him off.
So down the back chute they head. They see the back markers, rear deck lids. So headed to turn number 3. Trent Young protecting, and I think he's got enough. He's going to win it. Trent Young, who should have won last night, wins it here tonight at Eldora, second to David Milky.
Feature number 2 as they work off 4. Jason Kinney going to get the whole shot as he works into turns 1 and 2. Casey Burdett going to jump to the high side. The Zeekster 3rd, Hartman 4th, 3 wide, make it 4 wide for the 5th spot. Kenny Wallace on the bottom. Will Krupp here in feature number 2 as he works to the inside of Jess Hartman. Now battle for the race lead. Casey Burdett and Kinney battle side by side down the back straightaway.
Jason Kinney in the 4 out of Salina, Ohio, and Parkersburg, West Virginia's Casey Burdett side by side, wheel to wheel, door to door. At the line, Casey Burdett by just 29 1/1000ths of a second. And they are mixing it up mid-pack. 12 laps remain. So far, so good for Casey Burdett. But Kyle Strickler is starting to find it. Up on the high side tickler is known by that name for a reason. He has now gone around Jason Kinney to grab the number 3 spot. Next on the hit list, Will Krupp into K9.
And here comes the high side tickler, Kyle Strickler, the driver out of Mooresville, North Carolina. Working to the outside of Will Krupp. Can he make it happen? 10 to go this time by, and here comes Kyle Strickler.
Jason Kinney watching Strickler work from his 4th spot, and it doesn't even look like work. Kyle Strickler making it look real easy.
Only a matter of time, I think, at this point. Rick Eshelman down the back straightaway. Casey Burdett knows he's there, going to slide up in front of him. It allows Will Krupp to gather him in. Now Kyle Strickler going to dive back to the inside, then back to the outside. All of a sudden, we got a race. Will come down with 8 to go. Casey Burdett might be playing mind games with the high side tickler, Kyle Strickler. 8 to go. Got a good one brewing here in heat feature number 2.
They went on the defense, but now it's offense and defense. We are 3 wide for the lead out of turn number 4. At the line, Casey Burdett by a 1/4 car length, dead even at the line with Krupp. Strickler right there. Now a gap opens. Here comes Strickler. Can he go through?
Oh my, 6 to go the next time by. Will Krupp going to take the race lead from that exchange between Casey Burdett and 8 Kyle Strickler. So now Krupp going to move up the speedway. Got lap cars on the bottom. Will Krupp showing the way as he goes by Wheat Camp. Casey Burdett, Kyle Strickler, and the 4 Kinney. 6 to go. 16 in the books, 4 to go. Can Will Krupp hold on the driver to Mount Carmel, Illinois as they work off 4? Here we go. Green back in the air, Rick Eshelman.
Tried to put him to sleep, and it worked at least for a second. Now Burdett will work to the outside. Strickler on the bottom. Kyle Strickler slides up the racetrack. And Burdett has just enough high side momentum to keep him at bay in 3rd. Jason Kinney still sitting 4th. Jess Hartman coming to life. He'll work Zeke McKenzie for the number 5 spot. 3 laps to go for Krupp.
Looking for our 5th different winner this weekend. 6 different winners he works off before. How about it, race fans? Will Krupp gets the job done in K9.
And a K9 with the hand out the window. Second goes to Burdett.
Second.
Third was Strickler.
Jacob Hawkins in 13 and James Post in the 58P with an opportunity here tonight. Hawkins going to get the whole shot. Down the front straightaway, looking to go 3 wide. Bolio in 90, Stewart 67, and Post in trouble.
Look out, Workman's in more trouble.
And cars behind him. Oh,
Lowe gets
Will
a piece of Bowersock.
Bowersock, Will Norris. Flippo got involved a little. Here we go. Feature number 3 on the restart. Back underway. Jacob Hawkins again going to jump out to the race lead. Kid Schrader wasting no time. He's going to dive to the inside of 67 of Garrett Stewart. They'll work side by side. Good battle for the second spot. Here comes Bolio in 90 down the back straightaway.
So Jason Bolio getting a run on the outside. Stemler to the inside of Bolio. Now Leesburg, Florida's Garrett Stewart picks up the number 2 spot. Hawkins will lead lap number 1.
Current point leader here at Eldora Speedway. Travis Stemler going to dig to the inside of Ken Schrader. Bolio thought about making it 3 wide. Slides back into the fifth position. So good side-by-side battle. Ken Schrader and the 2 and Travis Stemler. Stemler now going to take 3rd.
Schrader back to 4th. Bolio 5th. 6th is Nick Hoffman. Nick Hoffman is also using the bottom, and Schrader got a huge piece of the wall and left some debris up there at the top of turn number 1. We'll see if we stay green, as that just smacked the wall and it came right off the race car.
Yeah, looks like we can't stay green. Pretty big piece.
Yeah. Schrader lost some sheet metal, no doubt.
Yeah.
3rd feature event coming back to green. We haven't spoken much about Brian Ruhlman. He's out there, but he's got some work to do.
Nick Hoffman wasted no time at a restart. Going to sidestep Bolio. Ken Schrader going to go to the outside, looking to make it 3 wide. Nick Hoffman, Bolio, and Schrader down the back straightaway.
Schrader, 60 years of age and not afraid to run up by the Eldora concrete as he sidestepped the 90 of Bolio. Speaking of trouble, I think Hawkins is going to have some in the form of Travis Stemler.
Travis Stemler digging to the inside. Hawkins working right in the middle of the speedway. The Ionia, Michigan driver.
And speaking of more trouble, you don't see the porpoise out there. Brian Ruhlman has went to the deep water. He's went to the infield, so Ruhlman out of the event. So the field in single file fashion. The minute they get Workman Jr.'s car off the racetrack, we go right back to racing. It'll be up to Hawkins to set the pace. He does just that out of 4. We go back to racing.
See if Nick Hoffman's got anything here in the final 4 laps. Going to dart to the outside. Stemler going to dive to the inside.
Hard in the wall is Brandon Green. He hit it a ton going into turn number 1.
Couple of drivers do. They all survive. Ed Rowley now in the top 5. Stemler going to dig to the inside of your race leader, Hawkins.
Hoffman was right there, so I think Stemler almost had to protect that spot and give up the bottom of the racetrack.
Here comes Nick Hoffman, Mooresville, North Carolina driver. 2 to go this time by is Nick Hoffman saving it for the last 2 laps.
And he's working Stemler on the outside, hasn't made the pass yet. He'll go one more time over there in 1 and 2. Now Stemler has closed the gap on Hawkins. 3 cars under a blanket all of a sudden. The lead that Jacob Hawkins had is kind of evaporated as the deuces go at it. 1 to go, white flag coming out. 3 cars, 3 wide for the lead out of 4.
Wow, 3 wide. Hawkins going to win the battle. Nick Hoffman a second. Stemler on the inside. They're going to go 3 wide to get over in 1 and 2. Who's going to win? Feature number 3 on a Friday night at Eldora Speedway down the back straightaway. Hawkins going to show the way.
Scotty Bowersock hard into the wall, right front flat tire, and this is it, Mike. Here they come.
Hawkins on the outside, Hoffman to the inside. Who's it going to be? They come down to the stripe. Jacob Hawkins, your winner. Hoffman second, Stemler 3rd.
Rick Monroe waves the green. Gilpin on the move.
Wasted no time, 3 wide with Baker. And the 77 of Ray Bolgers are going to 1 and 2.
Well, Devin Gilpin led it last night, only to have the shock mount break with 2 to go under caution. So Gilpin's going to try and make up for that this evening. It's a night of redemption so far.
And Nick Stroop, the man on the move in 45, looking to go the top 5 here in the opening lap. It'll be Bollinger, Gilpin, Dean Hoffman, and the 15 of Dave Baker Jr. in the 45 of Nick Stroop, the man on the move. Stroop to the outside, looking to go 3 wide. Down the back straightaway, Stroop to 4th, not done yet as he works to the outside of Dean Hoffman.
And the big one has just happened in turn number 4. 10, 12 cars have come together, and heavy carnage You knew sooner or later this had to happen. Follow him. Green flag in the air. We are back to racing.
There comes Kid Dasko, wasting no time. Going to dive to the inside. Ray Bollinger to the outside. It's awful slippery over turn one. Bollinger going to hold the spot. Dean Hoffman going to jump to the high side. Clean and green as they work down the back straightaway. Can Devin Gilpin run him down? Stroop into the wall. Strummy trying to go by.
Dave Baker Jr. in the 15, having a pretty good ride on the bottom of the racetrack. Driver out of Grand Rapids, Michigan, having himself a stellar run. There's Hoffman to the outside. Stroop on the outside. Stremme and Hoogerheide in the top 7.
To the inside. Dean Hoffman to the outside. They'll work side by side for the third spot. Again, good battle for the third spot, but here comes Dave Baker Jr. Didn't see this one coming in 15.
Well, we're just 2 laps shy of the halfway point. Ray Bollinger at 77. Dave Baker Jr. in the 15. Still making it happen. As Bollinger brings him out of turn number 4. Baker's working him in that 4th corner. Bollinger by a car length. Halfway next time.
Halfway next time. Ray Bollinger, Dave Baker Jr., Devin Gilpin, Dean Hoffman, and David Stremme. Got to go
Jordan
now.
Bauer off the pace. Hoogerheide off the pace. 2 different drivers having trouble.
Problems for the 9 car. They're going to come down.
They're coming down to the halfway.
And the yellow no has got to come out. They're being told we'll see about halfway, and then we'll see about letting them go. Bollinger showing away. Baker Jr. second. Gilpin third. Dean Hoffman fourth. Stremme fifth. Here we go.
Heavy damage to the Perrysville Pirate. Dave Baldwin to 6B. Kurt Allison got a big piece of the wall. Kurt Allison off the pace, and he's in trouble. Not in trouble is Ray Bollinger as he leads the way coming up to halfway. Baker Jr. on his rear deck. They're starting to slide around the racetrack just a little bit. Bollinger the leader. 10 in the books. 10 to go.
Hey, Baker Jr. again.
Stroop off the pace.
Oh, problems for the Iron Station, North Carolina driver Nick Stroop. 9 this time by.
Dean Hoffman lost the spot to David Stremme. Ray Bollinger now just pedaling, skating, and holding on for dear life. He wants this one. Bollinger continues to shoot away with 9 to go.
The caution comes out past the halfway point.
And Bollinger's thinking, okay, if Mother Nature's got to do her thing, do it now. And the checkered is going to wave, race fans. Ray Bollinger is going to be our final winner out of Kewanee, Illinois. Dave Baker Jr. is going to get second. Devin Gilpin will be credited with third.